Hello everyone! Today we received a parcel from the company DIY Watch Club for a video review, namely a set for making a wristwatch yourself. All this stuff is delivered in such a beautiful black wooden box, or you can call it a case, on which we see the name of the company DIY Watch Club. The case here is made of wood in a leather binding, and the upper part of the case has soft, pleasant materials, which is very nice. Well, let's open the case and look at our parcel. Look how beautiful everything looks, how beautifully everything is laid out. The entire inside of the case is finished with upholstered velvet. Incredibly very presentable. By the way, this is the maximum set containing all kinds of tools for watchmaking. There is also a basic set with fewer tools in a fabric case, as well as an option in which you receive only a watch and the most necessary tools. You can choose all this when placing an order. The first thing we see is an envelope like this, where we see the model name of this wristwatch, namely Mosel series. And on the back of the envelope there is a beautiful inscription, "Your DIY journey starts here." Inside the envelope we will find a discount card with a 10% discount on the next purchase, as well as instructions with a QR code for assembling a wristwatch, which after scanning will direct you to the exclusive DIY Watch Club video collection, providing a step-by-step guide to assembling the watch. Additionally, within the toolkit, there's a handy phone stand, almost like an assurance that a smartphone is all you'll require to put this watch together. There is also a beautiful inscription inside the envelope, which further emphasizes the attention to detail. Further in the set, you will find a huge number of elements, such as strap, 18mm Ionic Classic Vegetal Strap, watch case, 35.5mm DWC Mosel Vintage Dress, watch case, material SS316L, stainless steel, PVD black. Crystal, Sapphire High Domed K, 1 crystal with anti-reflective coating. Case size 35mm, lug size 18mm, lug to lug 42mm. Thickness approximately 12.5mm including crystal, around 7.5mm excluding crystal. Water resistant 3 ATM, assuming correct assembly. Case back, stainless steel exhibition case back with high domed K1 glass crystal. Movement Miyota 8315, made in Japan. Hands Mosel series, rose gold watch hands, 3 hands, pack of 2. Watch dial, 30.8mm, DWC, Mosel Classic, sunray dial, black with rose gold indices. Then we have the tools that we can use to assemble this watch, namely case cushion to provide a stable base for the casing work, finger caught with rags for wiping the watch. There is also a blue eraser for cleaning the watch hands, removing stains depending on the texture of the dial, and it is also good for cleaning the dial. Also Bergeon 6938 is a protective cover for the dial. Then we have a case back removal, magnifying glass, air blower, to blow away dust during assembly. And this is only the top part of the box. Let's now remove this part and see what else is included in the kit. Then there is also a professional set of various tools for assembling the watch. Here we have various CNC precision machined screwdriver, various manual assembly tools, hand removal tool, tool for removing the back cover, tweezers, a wooden stick with different tips, and how beautifully all this is packaged. Then a tool for shortening the watch bracelet as far as I understand. If this is not so, please forgive me for this. And in the last package we find the second part of the magnifying glass for convenient use, a screwdriver, rods for shortening the bracelet, and a stand for a smartphone. I want to say again that the set is simply incredible. So much in the set and so beautifully presented. Thanks to DIY Watch Club for creating such beauty. Well, now I'm going to dive in for a few hours to put all the pieces together, and I'll show you the finished result later. In the meantime, I'll try to tell you how to put it all together, step by step. You start by scanning the QR code on the included card, go through a quick registration, and you're in business. Right away you get an introduction to what's inside the package, and you're shown how to put on the finger cots to protect the movement. All the tutorial videos are available in English, but you don't need to know the language to understand what you're supposed to do. The quality of the videos is good enough to watch even without the sound. If you're fluent in English, that will certainly make assembly easier. The videos are structured like an online course that you can follow video by video. Each lesson lasts between 1 and several minutes. This way you can stop at any point and continue later. You then insert the pins into the caseback tool and lift the caseback off the movement. You then watch a quick tutorial on how to handle the movement properly so as not to damage it. You then install the stem and crown, as well as the dial, movement holder, and movement. Next up are the hands, starting with the hour and minute hands and ending with the seconds hands. I like the emphasis on this section. And was pleased to find that a second set of hands is included in the kit. Once the hands are installed and properly aligned, you clean everything with a hand pump, Rodico, and wooden pegs. Then the movement is installed in the case. The case back is screwed on. And the leather strap is attached to the watch. Assembling the watch reveals how well the Pareto principle works. 20% of the work takes 80% of the time, like attaching the 3 hands, seconds, minutes, and hours. On the other hand, 80% of the work takes only 20% of the time, and is done quite quickly. While DIY watch club kits are billed as automatic watches that require some assembly, you're not actually assembling a watch from individual gears and springs. Essentially, you fit the watch face onto a pre-assembled movement, attach the hands, and then place the entire assembly into the watch case before sealing it all up. This process provides the experience and knowledge base that allows a non-expert to make some modifications to their watch without having to go through a full-fledged apprenticeship with a watchmaker. However, that doesn't mean it's an easy task. Overall, it took me about 2 hours to assemble this watch. But it also depends on your dexterity. I'd settle on the average. It could be 20 minutes faster, but it could also take 100 minutes longer. The complexity of what seems like a simple assembly process can only be truly appreciated when you try to assemble one of these kits. Personally, I was able to assemble the watch without any visible dust or fingerprints inside the finished watch, ensuring that the watch face was perfectly flush and secure, and that the hands were perfectly aligned without any obstructions. Having gone through the painstaking process of assembling the watch, I can confidently say that I have a much deeper appreciation for this watch. After a successful assembly, there is no denying that you feel a certain amount of pride in holding the first watch you have assembled yourself. Sure, the movement has already been delivered, but putting all the steps together is no child's play. The overall look of the watch exudes elegance, and its size is perfect for those with thin wrists. This experience was incredibly exciting, a great introduction to watchmaking and watch modification. You don't just get high-quality tools and components, you get the opportunity to build a watch with your own hands. Unboxing the kit, studying the instructions, and carefully assembling each part is an immensely satisfying process. The thrill of correctly positioning a watch hand for the first time is unforgettable. In the end, you're left with not only a quality set of tools and components, but also the priceless satisfaction of having built your own watch. What are you really getting? It's not about the price of the watch, it's about the experience. This is a unique opportunity to feel like a real watchmaker. I highly recommend this kit to anyone interested in watch modding or looking for a perfect gift for an aspiring watchmaker. It's truly an exciting journey, opening new horizons. This experience has opened up new possibilities for future modifications. This watch will always hold a special place in my collection as the first one I ever built myself. It represents my personal growth, the mastery of a craft, and a real sense of accomplishment, a truly priceless piece. DIY Watch Club doesn't just provide the tools and parts, they offer a complete learning experience through detailed video tutorials. This kit is more than just a toolbox. It's an ideal way to step into the world of watchmaking and modification, without risk or technical barriers. Final thoughts: DIY. Watch Club watches are not only fun to build, but they're also enjoyable to wear, especially on more formal occasions. If you're looking for a relaxing, almost meditative assembly process and an elegant yet affordable dress watch, DIY Watch Club is the perfect choice. Would I recommend this kit? Absolutely. Even if it's not a high-end Swiss mechanical watch, the real value is in the experience. From unboxing the kit and studying the instructions to assembling each part, the entire process is incredibly rewarding. In the end, you get high-quality tools, excellent components, and most importantly, the unmatched pride of wearing a watch you built yourself. And that's all from me. You can buy it using the link in the description. Thank you all for watching. Good luck to everyone. Bye everyone. Ciao.